That was episode 84.
84.
November 11th, 2022, BK.
Wow. How about that? BK. Oh, before Kenny. I just got that. You son of a gun.
Welcome everyone to episode 240 of the Mashup, the shortest bourbon conversation you're going to hear all week long. Your hosts, Kenny, Steven, and Anthony. Hello, Kenny.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hey, mister, guess what I had for breakfast?
What'd you have?
Beans.
What are you, British?
I'm just kidding.
There was a toast.
Supposed to be maybe a fart noise after that, but I did not do it.
Oh.
Well, good. I'm glad it's a short episode, Kenny.
Yeah, aren't you?
This is the first episode of the night, too.
Yeah.
Wonder what Pirate Hour is going to be like.
I'm already tuned up from that Old Forester 1910 warm-up. I'm just feeling the flow.
It's just going through your veins.
Doing the bull dance, feeling the flow.
That's
Happy
right.
Gilmore 2 this summer.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah,
we need to open up. We need to open up the old label 1910 I've got from like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
Crushes the new one.
Oh. If you want to know real quickly before we get started here, Kenny Mills firmly believes, and Kenny, I'm sorry I'm speaking for you here, that older is better when it comes to bourbon.
Virtually anything.
Virtually anything, yeah.
Think about just the regular Elijah Craig 94 proofers.
Right.
What about the Blanton's episode?
So
there you go.
The Blanton's episode.
Right.
So I don't mean like old school pre-fire Elijah Craig.
Right.
Just those 2012 to 2015s over there.
Uh-huh.
Dude, they taste so much better than the new 94 proofers. Totally different.
I have a 2014 Sazerac Rye, Baby Saz. You think that one's better?
Dude,
Probably better than 2025.
Is it open?
No, it's not. We're going to have to open
That's
it.
an episode. You want to do
There we
them side by side.
All right, let's go.
And we will just blind them. We won't even know which one's which.
Yeah, back before Sazerac Rye was available, I had a war chest of it, and some of that war chest is left over, so I probably have old bottles like that. Yeah, for sure.
Well, gentlemen, tonight's bottle is a bottle of Smooth Ambler's Founders Cask Strength Bourbon.
Oh, yeah. So this Founders Cask Strength Bourbon might be familiar to you guys because we did do an episode on this back, episode 84.
Yes.
Which we'll talk about here in a minute. But this is from the Smooth Ambler Distillery in Maxwellton, West Virginia. I think I pronounced that right. The bottle date, I think, is 2024. Could be 2025. Does it say it on there?
Should be 2024, I think.
Okay, I think it's a 24 release, probably late 24. The ABV on this guy is 63.5. Proof is 127. The age statement is an 8-year age statement. The mash bill, it says proudly on the corner of that label on the front, mash bill number 2. And apparently Smooth Ambler's mash bill number 2 is not like Buffalo Trace's mash bill number 2 because they tell you what's in it.
Oh, imagine that.
It's 71% corn, 21% rye, and 8% malted barley. The MSRP on their website is $54.99. And it says, find where this bourbon's available. But most places that you see it for sale is probably $60 MSRP. So pretty affordable for an 8-year bourbon.
We got this from a listener.
Yes, we did. Kenny, do you want to tell us what listener we got that from?
Keith.
That's Keith. Keith G. So Keith G sent us this bottle, which was very nice of him to do. He didn't have to do that, but I'm glad that he did because it makes a perfect follow-up to that episode that we had.
Yeah.
That was back when we were with Mossick for that one. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. They brought it over?
Yeah, Mossick I think he had gotten the first batch of this. So the first one we ever tasted was a batch number 1. And I think it came straight from John Little, who is the co-founder. And I don't know if you can call him owner, but he's a co-founder. And I think Pernod Ricard now owns majority stake in Smooth Ambler, but he's still very involved over there. So, that was pretty cool. Mossick brought that. I think, do you remember what we were on that one? Like in terms of our past try-buys?
I think we were tries.
Yeah, you and I were tries. Mossick was, I think, a buy.
Buy.
But we said we were wanting to see what happened when it got a little older.
Well,
so
fast forward.
Here we are.
That was episode 84.
84. Now
November 11th, 2022, BK.
Wow. How about that? BK. Oh, before Kenny. I just got that. You son of a gun.
I had not graced y'all with my presence.
He came in with that one. That was funny.
So now this is the AK, right?
47. I saw it one full. All right.
I love it. So real quickly on this bottle, we already told you what it looked like back in episode 84. It hasn't changed at all. It's got a nice paper label. It's the bottle's a classic shape. Anything else that stands out to you, gentlemen, about it?
I like the metallic outline on the letters.
That's true.
Gold, it's like copper-ish color.
Right, and they have a picture of their distillery there that looks very classic-y and antique.
I like that little copper, like you said, accent. That is good.
Yeah.
It's up on the neck.
Yep.
At the very top, too.
Yep, everywhere around.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's classic, I think, about this bottle versus what they used to have. So most of our listeners would know Smooth Ambler became famous for their Old Scout line that they released, which was a bunch of MGP distillate when they first started.
Way back
in the day. They had some bangers, and that was a tall, thin, wine-looking bottle with a tan and blue label. Kenny's like looking up because I'm sure he has some
on the top shelf.
There they are, top shelf.
Next to the old Louisvilles.
Yeah, so I think they did a nice job. You got to mention old Louisville. Hey, did you do a pick there?
I did a couple, I believe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I can't see real well, Steven. And what's his shirt that he's wearing tonight? Did you see that or not?
It's Guess. It's Guess, nice Guess shirt.
Members only.
Yeah, members only.
The old Louisville shirt is on tonight. Very good. So yeah, no, I think they did a nice job of differentiating it. And real quickly before we get into nosing here, I think that that differentiation is important because, as Mossick mentioned back in episode 84, when we first tasted this bourbon, they had switched from a pot still to a column still, and they started distilling from that column back in 2015, 2016. And so in 2022, when we tasted this first, that was some of their first distillate to come off that column, and that was via Mossick, so he would know.
Yeah, that Smooth Ambler was at Big Level.
Yeah, we talked about that.
That was before my time, fortunately, because I've heard that is like some of the worst bourbon someone ever tasted.
Pot still weeded. It was not good.
Now, looking at the label on this bottle,
right?
Is that the actual, distillery with the farmland around it?
I'm pretty sure.
Is that an accurate picture?
I'm almost 100% sure. I've never been there, but I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's very Kentucky scene.
It does look like it. I mean, but you think about it, it's Southwest Virginia. It's in the southern part of the state, so probably on the same kind of, what is that, latitude line as some cities?
Sure.
Appalachia.
Latitudinal.
Is it latitude or longitude? I don't know. I think it's latitude.
It's on the latitudinal line.
Yeah. So, yeah, it does look kind of Kentucky. All right. So should we get into it here?
Yeah.
Looks like there's two cousins there in the picture.
Kenny! Come on, man.
Hey.
Hey. West Virginia.
I was going
to say Arkansas. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Calipari.
There'll be chickens in there.
Tyson Chicken Man and Calipari.
All right, I'm nosing here, and my sniffer might be broke. I'm not getting a lot. I'm getting a little perfumey, a little like a slight fruity and perfumey.
I'm getting a fruity. It's kind of sweet nose to me, which is
fruits are my first nose as well.
Yeah.
So if I didn't go back and listen to episode 84, but I remember the ethanol kind of jumping out of the glass at me when it was 6 years old at 121 proof. And I know these are batch, so I think at the time we said 15 to 20 barrels maybe in a batch. So they're not super big batches. I'm wondering if this is the same thing, but definitely more sweetness than I remember.
And this is 127 proof this time, right?
Yes, it is.
I'm getting a little ethanol on the nose, but nothing that like stands out bad at all.
We're approaching allergy season for me, so my nose is about to go south.
Real quick.
Yeah. My wife the other day was like, "What's that on the car?" She's like, "Did I like?"
Dude, that just happened. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I'm like, "That's pollen." She's like, "Oh my god, it's pollen." I'm like, "Yep, we're getting there. We're there. I can feel it in my nose and my head. We're there." Spring is sprung.
So, what do you think about the taste?
That one's interesting. I need to go in for another sip.
Definitely drinks 127.
Yeah, it's
might drink 130, 132.
It's drinking a proof. It's a little bit hot.
That is at least one. I mean, don't be wrong. 127 is not too far from 130. That's at least 130 to 130.
Yeah, it's a
5 proof.
It's one of those numbing warmings that are going on with it.
Right.
But $60, 8-year age stated at 127. Cask strength. Okay, there we go.
I think that when you drink it, besides being kind of a numbing feeling, like having Thai food,
right?
It has this warming, but it's almost like a sweet warming.
Oh yeah,
it's really. I like the flavoring. I mean, the drink of it's pretty good.
You nailed it. Like sometimes we give the melted caramel kind of note. I say caramel. Some people say caramel, but it kind of has that corny caramel, like a kettle corn kind of. But like then like a Werther's almost too. But not as sweet. It's not as sweet as either of those. It's kind of balanced by still a little bit of grain backbone.
Yeah.
I get a little earthiness on it.
Yeah.
I get earthiness, and I get that numbing. That numbing is just lingering on my tongue.
Right.
Like a numbing, yeah.
What is that? Because it's not spicy. It's like a.
It's not pepper and it's not spice.
Yeah, it's like a. I don't know how to explain that.
Well, you know what? If we had like memorized Woodford's tasting wheel, then we would know what that is. But we are not good bourbon people.
Is there a numbing section of that?
I believe so. They have everything
Capsaicin.
with 483 tasting notes. I'm sure that there's got to be that on there.
You missed the icy hot portion of the tasting wheel. It's nice and hot, and then it's numbing and cool.
Man, I wish Mossick was here, or else I would have called him earlier today. So, like, Smooth Ambler is known for cask strength,
Right.
sub 100 to low 100 proof stuff. Because supposedly they said I think Mossick said it was like brick or cement rick houses. They're close to water, lower elevation.
Okay.
A lot of humidity. So that's how. I've got some banging, like totally banging 14-year, 97 proof, 95 proof stuff up there. And I've got like some really good Smooth Amblers. They're still like 105, 108 proof. So this be 127. They got, I don't know if are they using a different rick house than what they used to use? I have no idea. I should ask Mossick.
Who knows? Maybe they've built something new that I know they're on a big hill or something there. I'm pretty sure. Because I don't know if he told that story in episode 84. God, my memory is terrible. Do you remember? Does this sound familiar to you, Steven? Like he was talking about how they had to like basically like crane lift or like almost use like a helicopter, I feel like, to get the column still installed or something like that. Does that make any sense? I
don't recall.
I feel like I remember him saying something about it was a project for them to get that large column up to that,
like that
from the elevation. Yeah. So I could be making it up, but I feel like that's what he had said. So something like that.
Well, boys, would you pass, try, or buy on the Smooth Ambler's Founders Cask Strength series?
I'd like to take one more sip before I make my decision. Wow. You know what's weird about this? So it is like a spiced caramel note. It's definitely caramel forward. But yeah, here.
A little sweetness you're still getting?
I'm getting a sweetness, but now I'm getting the rye spice, the rye backbone, the 21% rye, and it's coming through like almost as a florally kind of a rye.
Well, this was fresh crack, and it's definitely making hot. So a little bit hot to me.
Yeah, well, it's funny. So I said I needed another sip, and we're frothing. We're frothing now. Jesus.
Such a good-looking barista.
Yeah, hey, are you going to write an inspirational message on my Glencairn for me? Like, you look great today or something? They're doing that now instead of...
on the Glens?
No, on the Starbucks. Yeah.
Squish your sandwich.
Now I feel good when I go to the student center and somebody touches my sandwich because it says on there, "You're awesome" on the package when I get it. Yeah, so.
They probably ordered it for you too.
Ooh, yeah. Got him.
Alves called it in.
He got me.
Alves called it.
Yeah, I sometimes just sit around waiting to eat lunch, and thank God Alves calls and gets something DoorDash to me, or else I go hungry. I'm sitting there, I'm looking around, all of a sudden I'm like, "Oh my God, food's here!" I'm like, "Thanks, Ryan."
Knows that, Anthony.
Okay. Oh, more caramel forward now.
Dude, knows
even
that.
Even more candy caramel
less
forward.
Ethanol and a lot more crap just coming out.
That's lovely.
Actually. Yeah, that nose is...
I'm going to taste that now that I've...
Let me know if it changes the flavor, because I felt like I liked the nose from the beginning. The flavor is just mid for me. It's like straight down the road.
I think it enhanced the nose.
But I do get a lot more caramel on this nose now versus just fruit only.
Yeah.
I got like fruit, a little florally, but just kind of like fruit, and it was say floral, but like more like a perfume or just some kind of a little bit of ethanol.
This is a very caramel forward bourbon. I was supposed to be past trying buying here, and Kenny's over here doing his dang thing.
What do you think, Kenny?
Change the flavor much?
More caramelly, I believe.
Really?
It's like on the nose, though.
What about the proof taste? Did it feel like it dropped or evened out?
I don't think it went quite as hot, but I'm taking another sip.
While you're doing that, I think I'm firm on what I'm going to say, but I want to hear what you say. For me,
it's still hot.
I was going to say, it's even though it's sitting here breathing a little bit and we're giving it some time and you just froth it up, I'm going to say that I'm still going to be a try on this 2 years after the fact. I'm still waiting for it to turn a corner. I think there's a lot more bourbon-y notes in this than there were the first time around. I was
just going to ask you that.
Yeah, first time around I thought it was a little bit more earthy and grainy. This has more of a sweetness note, but it's still kind of like that rye backbone. It's still not like bringing the rye that I like. It's bringing like a flat spice. I've never said that before, but it's almost like a flat, numbing, like you guys said, warming spice, but it's not bringing anything extra to the palate. And after I'm done, I'm just kind of like, flavor's okay. So like straight down the middle.
So are we going to have to stay tuned for 2 more years when we hit that 10-year mark?
I think so.
Okay,
I think
so-
10 years might be the magic number for this.
So for the 8th year, I'm going to be a try as well.
Okay. All right.
I really like the warming,
Right.
like high numbness on my lips. I like that. I like that sensation.
Okay.
That barrels into like a nice sweetness.
Do you want to go for Thai food?
Sounds good.
I think Steven and I are going out on a date now. Who are we kidding? We got to clear that with our wives first. They're not going to let us go anywhere. I'm just kidding.
So Kenny, what do you think?
I am a pass.
He'll pass.
Ooh.
If it's $60,
He pulled the Mossack, didn't he?
There you go.
it's $60.
Oh wait, no.
The other way around. Mossack would punch you if he was here. He'd come in hot. Go ahead, please.
I mean, $60. It is cash strength, but I mean, if that's 60, I'm gonna spend $10 more. I'm getting Elijah Craig barrel proof, most likely for me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I'm at on that. Or think about that Evernorth pick that we had that was $60.
That was good.
How amazing that was compared to this.
Yeah, it was.
So for me, I would just be a pass until it just something makes me want to go back to it.
Okay. I think that's fair enough.
Price is not bad though. Don't get me
No,
wrong.
price is good.
Like they're
Yeah.
not charging $100 for this, but
No,
still,
yeah.
at that $60, I'm gonna try to get an Evernorth pick or a Elijah Craig barrel proof for me.
Well, when you said price, I thought to myself, this is free 30 from Keith G.
Yeah, that's right.
No, Keith, we appreciate that. I'd love to know what he thinks of this bottle because he might really like it.
I was looking back at our messages. I think he liked it, or I
Yeah.
believe. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's got some.
Like not bad at all. Just like I said, it's for that price. I'm gonna find something that either I think it might be a little bit better.
Gotcha.
Boom.
Boom.
And with that, thanks for listening to this episode. Please like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at The Mashup KY.
Don't forget to visit our partner, bourbonoutfitter.com. Enter code The Mashup for a special discount.
Also,
Head on over to our partner, the Woodwork Collective, at woodworkcollective.shop. Enter code MASHUP for a 15% discount.
let us know your thoughts on this bottle in the comment section. Until next time, keep it neat.